That side hustle you're killing yourself over, it's not your parachute, it's just another trap. You're not escaping the hamster wheel, you're just running on two wheels at the same time. I'm exposing why most people stay stuck. You ever lie awake at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling, already dreading Monday? That sinking feeling when your boss calls you unexpectedly and your heart starts pounding because you know your whole life depends on this one job. Look, if you're running as fast as you can, but the wheel keeps spinning faster, you're not alone. Here's the harsh truth nobody wants to admit. That side hustle you're killing yourself over, it's not your parachute, it's just another trap. Today, I'm exposing why most people stay stuck, even with 3 income streams, and showing you the only escape plan that actually works. Not another hustle guide, but a full path from employee to owner of your own life. Here's what they sold you. Start a side hustle, make extra cash, buy your freedom. But let me paint you the real picture. You drag yourself through 8 hours at the soul-sucking job. Then you rush home to grind away at your passion project until midnight. Weekends, those are for catching up on the side businesses you're too exhausted to properly run. You're not escaping the hamster wheel. You're just running on 2 wheels at the same time. Studies on the gig economy shows that 68% side hustlers report higher stress level than before they started. Why? Because you don't escape by working extra hours for marginal gains. You escape by stepping off the wheel completely. Think about it. A side hustle without proper plan is just another boss. Except this time, the boss is you. And trust me, you're probably worse boss than the one you already hate. The truth is, you're not stuck because you lack income streams. You're stuck because you lack agency. You've been taught to work harder, not smarter. That's why no matter how many hours you add, you still feel trapped. I know someone who tried 5 different side hustles. Dropshipping, freelancing, Uber driving, selling courses, flipping items on eBay. You know what happened? They just ended up more exhausted, more broke, and more bitter than when they started. Most of us suffer from what I call perfectionist paralysis. We wait for the perfect plan, the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, so we never make a move. We are terrified of losing everything, so we cling to everything, even when it's killing us. Golden handcuffs are still handcuffs. So what's the real escape plan? Freedom doesn't come from one magic side hustle. It comes from small, deliberate moves stacked over time. Moves that put you in the driver's seat. Here's what actually works. First, shift your mindset from scarcity to agency. Stop thinking I need more money and start thinking I need more control. Second, strategic income stacking. This isn't about random gigs. This is about building skills and assets that compound. Third, create an exit timeline with real milestones. Fourth, find accountability. You can't escape alone. You need a framework, mindset shift, plus strategic planning, plus consistent action, plus community support equals freedom. So let's break through your mental prison. I'm too old, it's too risky, I'll end up broke and homeless. Sounds familiar? These aren't facts, these are stories you tell yourself. Your boss isn't the jailer, the story in your head is. And stories can be rewritten. You are not behind, you are not broke. The only thing missing is a map and permission to start. That internal voice saying, "Who do you think you are?" That's not wisdom. That's fear dressed up as logic. Research shows that identity shifts happen through micro permissions, not huge leaps. You don't need to quit tomorrow, you just need to give yourself permission to think about quitting one day. So here's your action plan. First, audit your time and energy leaks. What truly drains you? What's negotiable? What's killing your soul? Second, get crystal clear on your enough. What does a life with freedom, peace, and agency actually look like? Not Instagram fantasy, real life. Third, strategically stack skills, not just side gigs. Build toward ownership, content assets, investments, scalable freelancing, real estate, things you control. Fourth, Set a micro timeline. When do you want what? Break your escape into milestones. And fifth, find your people. Join a support pod. Community is your lifeline out of this mess. This isn't about burning it all down tomorrow. It's about knowing your next step, then taking it. Let me tell you about a real story. I'm gonna call this person Anna. So 3 years ago, Anna was crying in her car after work, wondering if this was all there was. The turning point wasn't a side hustle. It was deciding she deserved to live on her own terms, then building a timeline to make it real. She started small. One skill upgrade, one boundary at work, 1 hour per week on her escape plan. Today, she works 4 days a week, owns her schedule, and hasn't had a Sunday scare for 18 months. So to recap, you don't have to know every step. You just need to start by drawing the map. Your freedom plan won't look like anyone else's, and that's the point. The hustle trap keeps you running, an escape plan gets you free. So drop your next step below. Let's get off this hamster wheel together. If you want more value, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.